Hey everybody, it's y'all girls, the ladies are here.
You want this fake sexy voice? I can't.
Listen, I'm trying, okay? Welcome guys, it's the ladies layer. God, I'm out of breath, I'm sorry.
You're jumping around a lot.
I really am. I'm excited.
I know.
It's a good episode.
Why are you so excited?
Well, because we have a special guest, the one and only, the sexiest podcaster, probably online that I know of anyway.
I mean, right?
But he's up there. Exactly. So. Yes, exactly.
He caught our eye.
He did. He really, really did.
And then our ear.
And then our ear, exactly. We have Reggie, aka Mr.Roundz, aka what is it? The UDP Image Awards. He got Best Male Podcaster.
Excuse me.
I know, insane.
Look at how lucky we got this.
Right,
today.
Exactly. Host of the Reggie Roundz, Mr. Reggie. I wish we could like have like a dun dun dun.
Or like one of those.
Yes, we're gonna make our own sound effects.
I'm gonna find an app for that.
What's going on?
We seriously will.
Boy Reggie Roundz, aka Mr.Roundz, baby.
Here we go. Please. Hey Reggie, thank you so much for joining us.
You're like our first actual person who has joined us on our podcast.
Yes, exactly.
So, welcome and thank you so much for gracing us with your presence.
Yes, we're super excited.
Thank you for inviting me. You know, that's really what matters. Thank you.
Aw, no, of course. I mean, especially we just asked you a few days ago and you were on it. I was like, yes, I knew this is gonna work out.
I feel like we kind of dragged our feet on finding us a male.
Yes, we did.
And we thought about you and we're just like, because we were kind of we didn't drag our feet. We're just being very particular.
Yes.
And I think that was the main thing.
Yeah. No,
I feel the same way too when I pick my guests too. Like I try to make sure that I get somebody that can actually articulate themselves well and have some type of mic etiquette and things of that sort. So yeah, I don't just pick just to be picking. So I get it.
That's good. Yeah. We have to make sure we do that all the time.
Yeah,
because how are we gonna start off with this and then have somebody whack?
But I'm a Capricorn, so you know I tend to overthink all the time.
Oh my God, what sign are you?
What you think? What you think? What sign I am?
Oh, I have my guess.
It's the best sign. I'm gonna be honest with you, but go on.
A Pisces.
Nah.
Oh, because Pisces always swear that
he might be a Leo.
A Leo? No. A Aries.
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, Scorpios are good.
They are good, but I don't get that.
Scorpio, my son's
Scorpio, my mom is Scorpio, my daughter. We have Scorpios around us.
Scorpios are good people, and they love Taurus and Capricorn. So we all we work.
Yes.
But you're not the best. But okay.
Let's not even go there. Oh my God. Anyway, so we have a couple questions for you.
Of course.
Alrighty. So we're just gonna just act around. All we do is really talk about sex and take shots. Sorry, forgot. We have to start with our shots. You said I got so fucking excited.
Yeah, you're like real hype.
Then I forgot we're gonna be taking shots.
Drinking that Casamigos.
Yeah,
I'm doing that Terramana as always.
Right.
Okay.
So we're gonna pour it up. We're gonna start with a shot.
Yes, we have to start with a shot.
How was your holidays?
Oh, he took it from the
bottle. My kind of guy.
Oh wow. I didn't expect that one.
My holidays were good actually. You know, I spent a lot of money, so I'm happy it's over and done with.
Yes, that's the truth.
I did not spend a lot of money.
I spent a lot of money on my kids and family. So how was yours?
It was good. It was low key.
Yes, it was very, very low key, which is nice.
Okay.
There
you go. That's they got them faces. You know, when you take that first shot, that initial shot,
it's like good morning.
Oh my God.
Are we alive? Yes, we are.
Anyway, go ahead.
So I've been thinking about this one thing. How do you like your lady to go to bed at night?
Oh boy.
Do you like how to? Are you a t-shirt kind of guy? Are you like?
I like t-shirts. Preferably, I want you to be ass naked. But
I hear that all the time.
But
yes.
You can have a t-shirt on. Also, what's them? It's not a nightgown, but it's like them long little shirts that they done.
Oh yeah, the little nighties.
Yeah.
The little straps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a cotton one. You like
a silk one? Maybe.
I like the silk. I like the silk
dad.
Okay.
That's the one I like.
See, because that's my thing now. Like these days, I'm like, I remember my mom used to always have like a pretty nightie and a matching robe, and I'm like, that was so She was such a fucking lady.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I need to start going to bed like that. Like, I'm tired of going to bed in a t-shirt. I'm like, it's fine. You can do the t-shirt every now and then, but I'm such like, I need to start. I'm like literally in my inbox on my Amazon is like all these night dresses. Because I'm like, and I don't want anything long and like old lady-ish. I want like cute, short, like just really sexy. And
you know who got started? What you call this? A lot of people don't tend to like them, but Victoria's Secret got some nice nightwear.
I haven't shopped Victoria's Secret in so long.
Because they're for skinny people.
There's that. But also, like,
they won't fit over my boobs.
I don't have the problem.
If that's the case, then you just don't need to wear anything. That's all.
Right, exactly. No, I'm very much the ugly sleeper. I don't care.
Sleep ugly.
I sleep ugly.
I do not put a scarf on
my head. I put a scarf on. I wrap my hair, put a scarf on. That's when you know we're not fucking, right? All right, cool. All right, put the scarf on my head and put a t-shirt on.
What does that mean? If you can have the scarf on, we still fucking. What that mean?
I don't like sleeping ugly.
I'll take it off if we're in the middle. If it's in the middle of the night, it's
then
like,
what's the point?
Then I'll take it off. Then I'll take off my scarf. Like, all right, fine. If we're just
leave your scarf on.
Right.
Shit, if you really ugly, let's just pull it to the side. We can do a little, you know what I mean? So I don't really nothing.
Oh God.
No, but I feel different when I sleep in like a pretty nightie as opposed to a t-shirt. I feel like
I guess.
Fancy.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. Wait, so do you think girlfriends wear more lingerie than somebody that you're really serious with? Right.
Nah,
like a serious thing.
Girlfriends wear more of the t-shirt, shorts, and the comfortable wear, but somebody that you're messing with tend to, because I feel like they don't really think you're yours, so they still try to keep it a little spicy.
That's true.
Try to keep it, keep the guy interested.
That's true. You see?
I don't know. I don't think like that though. For me, I'm always like, I try not to slip because there's always somebody trying else to get in where they fit in.
True.
So for me, I'm always like over the top. I'm just that way in general, I feel like. So
no,
that's a good way to look at it though, you know?
Yeah, no.
Trust me.
I'm gonna show you that I'm ugly from the beginning. Like, I'm sorry, I sleep like this. Deal with it.
I'd rather not. I'd rather.
But that's what I'm saying. So right, I don't want to switch on you. Yeah, I'm gonna still wear lingerie.
I'm not going
here
to bed
and there.
like full face of makeup or anything.
No.
Face wash, but you're still getting like the more like you're not getting like the Christie out, the flu, sick. That's gonna happen at some time.
Yes. Right.
But know that 90% of the time you're gonna get the prettiest version of me that you can without makeup.
I hear
and
it.
the scarf.
No, I get it.
My scarf has to. I'm sorry.
Listen, I am a Black girl. I love a good scarf to lay the hair down and keep it together, but I can't sleep ugly. It's just for me. Like, I don't want to wake up and see me like that.
Don't look at yourself. Don't go look at yourself then. You'll be fine.
Like, I have to find the prettiest scarf. Like, you see my purple scarf? It's the prettiest scarf you've ever seen.
Oh, Jesus.
It has to be a pretty scarf.
Okay.
I was raised by this very put together West Indian lady.
Yes.
No joke.
Wait,
so, she made sure that was a lady.
Yeah, Jamaican.
No, you said you're West Indian?
Yeah, I'm Jamaican.
Jamaican? Okay. And what are you? I'm sorry.
Puerto Rican and Black. Simone.
Puerto Rican and Black. Okay.
What are you?
I'm Haitian.
Oh.
We're all over the globe.
Yes. Right?
Yeah. We're all over the globe. So you're boobs or a butt man.
Oh,
and does that really matter to guys? Like, is that a thing?
Before it used to, now I really don't care. Like, I mean, if I had to choose, I would say like a boob. I mean, I'm a boob guy, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, as long as the box is hitting, that's cool. That's cool with me. Because imagine you having a big ass, fat ass, and you having banging ass boobs, but your box is trash. Like
that's
that
true.
Shit don't mean nothing.
I'm gonna lead into another question. How do you know when the pussy is trash?
I had a conversation with the guys today.
I need to know. I want to know.
See, for me, I feel like it's all about more so about the chemistry between somebody. Because I done had some box that was like grade A. Matter of fact, for me, I'm gonna say if I'm in your box for like 45 minutes, it's trash.
Oh.
The longer you're in it, I feel like
Reggie, you are speaking my fucking language. You are speaking my language.
45 minutes is the perfect time. So, you don't need to be in my fucking vagina longer than that.
Hold on. Reggie,
No, if I'm in there longer than 45 minutes, it's trash. I'm telling you. I'm giving you 45 minutes.
45.
Less than
Short.
45.
Not shorter than you mean.
No, if 45 minutes is like my cap. If it's more than that, but 9 times out of 10, if you got great box, I'm probably not lasting in that thing for 45 minutes.
Oh, you see,
That's
he has a different
control.
way.
That's a control thing.
Nah, listen, let me tell you something. That true story. I was messing with this one girl, like, yo, amazing box. Like anytime I got in it, 10 minutes flat, no lie. Right. So then I was like, you know what? I even said, I was like, you know what? Nah, you ain't about to get me today. Before I went to her house, I beat my dick and I drank hella Henny. And as soon as I got in that shit, 10 minutes flat. That box. Like that.
Oh my God.
No.
So what is it? It was like her walls gripping
the
you?
wall,
Like,
the wetness and everything. And then her moan and all that shit was just, all that played a factor to it. 10 minutes flat. It didn't matter.
I want to throw you away. If you keep on giving me 10-minute dick, I'm throwing you to the
No, I
side.
definitely don't want 10 minutes.
You have
Like, listen, I started doubting myself. Like, yo,
I'm gonna doubt you too.
on? Like, yo, am I trash? I swear to God, one time I went and did it to her 10 minutes. I was like, you know what? I probably like later on that night, I did it to somebody else. I was like, oh, all right, this what it feels like. Regular. I'm like, all right, because it was just her.
It's just her.
Her right there.
Pussy.
Listen, that's why she has 6 kids right now.
Mm-hmm.
She has 6 kids married. I get it.
Wow.
I get it.
I get it.
She has 6 kids for a reason.
No, I would throw you away.
So let me ask you a question. What's the right enough time?
For me, I like to fuck long. I'm like 2 hours will make me happy. 2 hours is like
yeah, exactly.
happy.
I hear this all the time, so I'm used to this.
2 hours?
2 motherfucking hours.
Is that like a break in between some sessions, or you talk about straight?
Like a moment in between, not like hours, or it's like maybe a 5-minute rest period.
Right.
Get some water.
To be honest with you, I ain't fucking no girl for 2 hours. I'm sorry.
Right? No, seriously. Who's having sex for 2 hours?
Let the marathon continue. I will be leaving that marathon because that.
How are you not?
That's
not. You just take a break.
Yeah.
Take a 5 minutes. Get you some water. Replenish your electrolyte.
30 to 45 minutes.
There we go.
That's good enough.
This is enough.
That's long enough.
I can settle for like an hour 15.
She said settle. Like,
look at your
You have a high sex drive.
I do. It's a problem.
It's never a problem.
Legit, at one point, thought something was wrong.
No.
Like, I had to call my friend. She's a doctor. I'm like, girl, let me tell you what's going on. She's like, girl, there's nothing wrong with you. No. That's what it is at your age. I'm like, really?
Tell me that 2 hours. I'm looking at you like this. I'm sorry, man.
I can't go anymore. Right. I'm saying, like, your dick gotta get limp and the fucking pussy starts to hurt. Like, you pounding that shit out like for 2 goddamn hours.
So another question for that, ladies. Does the size matter?
Size does matter, but I find like now it's more experience. So if the person, if you meet a 25-year-old guy with a big ass dick, 90% of the chance it's gonna be trash.
Yeah, exactly.
You meet that same 25-year-old guy 10 years later, that shit is gonna be phenomenal. You know, so I think it's just, you know, what they say, it's not the size of the pencil, it's how you write your name.
Yes.
You know what? Rumor says that guys with big dicks usually don't fuck too good because they're so cocky and they know that they got a big dick, so they expect you to do everything.
That's true.
So what's too big for you guys?
Listen, I knew this guy. I swear to God, he has to be like at least 13 inches.
Ew!
Wide.
I don't want that inside of me.
I had to like we're really good friends. Now one day I'm driving with him, I'm just like, listen, we're just gonna be friends from now on. He looked at me like, are you serious? I'm like, I'm dead serious. Like, you are you're cool as shit. Like, everyone loves him, but I'm like, he's like, why? I'm like, your dick is just way too big. Like,
yeah, no.
It was like 13 inches. It was like a big ass pickle. I was just like, no.
So this one of my female friends was like, oh, she only messing with guys that's 10 inches or bigger.
Something wrong with our gut.
Something is wrong with her fucking guts.
And I was like, you know what? I was like, you're probably gonna count out half of the men population. So let's just go ahead and round this, walk away from you.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? 10 inches? I'm like, yo, she's like, shit, gotta be 10 inches. She said she'll settle for 9, but it has to be 10 inches.
Is she walking around with a ruler like,
Thank
hold
you.
on before we start?
I know, imagine.
She said
no, stop.
She said she likes that shit. Me, I'm like, well, shit. I told her, well, if you ever thought about having sex with me, it's out. I don't got no 10 inches. I'm like, that shit right now. Ever.
But average dick is great, especially like you said with the experience.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I think like a good 7 inches, 6.5, 7. I feel like is like standard for most.
Exactly.
So I think anywhere in there we're good. And like if you know what you're doing, if you're experienced, if you're tuned in with your partner, I think
the chemistry is.
Look at this ghetto shit. Fucking broke my nail.
Stop it. Yeah, the chemistry has to be.
The chemistry, like it makes it way better.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So when it comes to size, like it's great, but I think if the energy and the vibe between the two you are like hitting, like sex is gonna be off the chain most of the time.
That's true. So have you done a threesome?
Yes, I actually have.
Oh, okay. More than once?
Yeah, like 4.
Oh, okay. Was it always with 2 girls?
Okay, so I was just having this conversation. Like, the threesomes that I consider threesomes, was with 4. Was like all of them was with 2 girls at the time.
Right.
And then I've had situations where me and my mans, did what we did with a female.
Okay. Right.
I say it's a train. People say it's not a train. It's a threesome but for me, I said the reason why it's not a threesome is because threesomes everybody interact. I'm not touching my man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say no. That's not a threesome. Like,
no, you're absolutely right.
That is a much better way of putting it because we've been having this conversation.
That is.
I've had this conversation with so many of my guy friends, and I'm like, guys are quick to always like, oh, I want to have a threesome with 2 girls, and I'm like, I'm not gay. I'm not into girls, so I wouldn't really. I would do it for you. I'm here for you, but I'm not interacting with the female. Oh, why not? It's so sexy. I'm just like, nah, this shit's gay. Mm-hmm. If I'm not into a girl and I'm being forced into doing something,
then that's not a threesome then.
Right.
So like, thank you for making it clear. Like a better way of putting it is a train.
Yeah, you're running a train on the guy. Yes, you are.
There has to be interaction between all 3 parties.
That makes sense.
I should Google that. Is that like a real definition?
It might be. That's my definition. That's how I look at it.
I like that. Because the double standard. So I'm like, I'll ask the guy like, so suppose I want to have 2 guys. I'll do it for you, but as long as I can at one point have 2
I'm gonna be honest with you with that situation right there. If you my girl, nah.
You shouldn't be asking for a threesome.
No, I'm talking about for the guy on guy.
Oh, but you can have your threesome.
It is selfish. It is selfish. What I'm about to say is very selfish. But let me tell you something. I don't know how a lot of women think, but for me, which has happened where a couple has invited me into their bedroom. If I'm trying to wild out. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of your girl. Because that's just so that is a guy's mentality going to. So now I gotta look at you like I'm competing. Who's fucking my girl better? Nah, we're not about to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're just somebody we know, we cool, you my homegirl, like, yo, Reg, I want to go ahead and do this, but you have another, like, cool, because then, it's like, it ain't really no strings attached there. But the fact, like, I'm not going to lie, my insecurity is going to get him, like, what if I pull out my 7, he pull out his 10? No, nigga, get the fuck out of here. You're not going
I look like a card game.
It does sound like a card game.
No, we're not doing that. What? Then I'm looking at him like, hey, yo, you good? Like, nah. Go that way.
Right. I always think that would bring out a lot of insecurities in a guy. Like, I think it'll make them want to compete. Like, oh, she's making this much noise, I'm gonna make her make even more noise.
Yeah, but I feel like a girl would do the same thing though. If my man was in here fucking somebody else, when I'm fucking him, I'm gonna make sure I'm going even crazy harder than she did. It's the same thing.
I get it, but like I said, I don't know how women think. I don't think it's a competitive level on that aspect. For guys, we're going in there like, oh yeah, I'm about to bust our ass. That's the logic.
Right. No, of course.
There's also the motive behind you. Get some people like, oh, I'm about to bust her ass because maybe if I fuck her so good, she'll probably call me behind her man's back and try to fuck me. That's like another alternate motive. Like,
right.
So, yeah.
But that's how I feel like females think too.
I wouldn't think like that. Because if I were to even consider that, it wouldn't be someone who you're not going to have access to her.
Right. That's the thing too. Exactly.
If I'm not in the room, this bitch not in the room.
No,
like,
exactly.
It's not going to be someone who's accessible to you.
So have y'all ever had a threesome?
One.
Yes.
Trash.
How did y'all like it?
It was pointless to me.
It was pointless to you?
Yeah. She's just not with it. She's just not with it. That's why. I didn't mind the threesome. Only reason I didn't mind the threesome is because the girl went down on me and I didn't go down on the girl.
See,
I didn't mind it though. I was drunk out of my motherfucking mind.
That's always very helpful.
Oh my god.
Would you have went down on her?
I don't know. I feel like I kind of would do a threesome now and go down on a girl.
Really?
I think I would. I know I never said it.
It doesn't fucking
No,
matter.
I know. I'm saying no, but I think I would.
But it was,
and I probably would have with her too, but I just wasn't comfortable enough.
Okay.
Right. Like it was a very weird situation.
And again, like, how old were you when you did that?
I was like 20.
And again, it goes back to the same, like, oh, the size matter. No, the person that you are when you are 20 is going to be completely different from the person that you are.
The way I'm fucking now, I'm not fucking how I was when I was 20. I was just trying to get a nut and just keep it moving.
Really?
At 20, yeah, 20 was like, yo, let me just get this nut and keep it moving.
Of course, because you don't know any better.
Yeah.
Now you're like.
Now it's like, oh, I got, you know what I mean? It's a lot more intimate, sexual, a lot more, it's a lot of everything that goes into it.
Yeah, because you're realizing now, like, oh, it's okay for me to feel this way, and you're paying attention to how your partner's responding to the certain things that you're doing, and all that shit.
That's all actually paying attention to. A lot of guys still don't pay attention to how certain people.
A lot of people are selfish.
They are.
You like when you're having sex, you have to take yourself out of it and know that you're gonna still get pleasure out of pleasing your partner, because your partner's gonna start to at some point realize, like, I'm making her feel good, so this is making me feel good. I feel like guys get more of a high off of it than women do.
Yeah.
Who do you think gets more pleasure out of sex? Do you think it's the guy or the girl?
Well, what I've been hearing is that it's more so the guy, because I always thought the woman would get more pleasure out of it.
I thought so too.
But if I've spoken to a lot of women where if you don't know her body or understand how it is, so it's really more so you're just fucking just to be fucking, you know what I'm saying? So of course the guy's gonna get more of it out of it, but because a lot of women I talk to say, not like 90% of the time women don't orgasm anyway. They just be fucking just to be fucking sometimes.
If you're not gonna make me orgasm, why we fucking? No. I don't know about that. You see what I'm saying? Because I will have multiple orgasms. I'm making sure the person I'm with is going to give me that.
The first time you have sex with somebody, it's not an orgasm. It's not guaranteed.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like, not true on my part. Every time I've had sex, I've had an orgasm.
Well, luckily you found the right partner every
single
time.
Apparently.
Are you easy to
Maybe that's what it is, but I don't think so.
Because there's some women that they got a whole build up shit to go into their shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
To the elevator.
Oh god!
Am I at the top floor yet? Like, what the fuck? I mean,
oh my god! No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I am. Well, because I like to masturbate too, so I think that's what it is. And I maybe I am just ready to
you might just be really sensitive, because I think guys are. You ready?
Of course.
I think guys get more pleasure just because they have all the nerve endings and all that shit.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Most of our stuff is all inside.
But then I heard when they bust a nut, it really.
Oh my god, so sensitive.
No, but I don't.
I've been feeling.
Oh yes, yeah. No,
I'm running.
Oh my gosh! But does it feel good to get it out as much as I don't know?
It feels amazing, but it's just so sensitive.
He shook his head like, "Do not touch me."
No, you can still look. I've learned now. Like before, I used to chill, but now I still try to sit there and try to take that shit, even though I be wanting to run, but I just still did. I mean, just to take it.
Yeah, you gotta just Listen, how many times you've been doing something to a girl and she's trying to push you up and you're there like, this shit is doing it for me.
Yep.
I'm like, don't fucking touch me. Come here, take this shit.
Exactly. So you gonna do exactly that. You're gonna take whatever I'm giving you.
Now, question: are any of y'all in a relationship, married?
No, they're both
single. Yeah.
Now, are you single because it's by choice or is just?
Mine is not by choice. Mine's just happened.
Like circumstances. No, I was in a relationship and I was content. I was happy, but
yeah, now we're just
people
happy.
do stupid shit.
Right. This is what it is now.
My podcast brain wants to ask this question, so I'm
go there, do it.
I want to start taking over. I'm like,
no, it's cool.
So I always like to ask any of my, women, female friends, anybody that I speak to, I interact, like without blaming the guy, what was your contribution to the downfall of that relationship?
I would think that I was too easygoing. It was long distance, and I'm not the type of girl. I don't need to see you every day.
Okay.
So when people get overly comfortable with knowing that she's not like up my ass or anything like that. She's like, they feel like, she's just giving me all this free space to do me.
Oh, okay. I definitely understand.
Yeah. So, and I think that's just my problem in general. I'm not the female who, if you don't answer my phone call, I'm not blowing your phone to the sky. You ain't answer the phone. All right, nigga, I hope you saw the call. Call me back.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like, hey, I just called you. Did you see my? I got things to do, honey.
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm a workaholic. So if I call you, I don't get you. You hit me back when you get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
But I think that's just my own thing. Like I just feel like.
Yeah. Are you in a relationship?
Nah, I'm single as well.
For what reason?
Nah, I was undervalued and underappreciated. It was like that. Crazy thing was, I was ready to propose and everything.
Oh.
And then it's just a lot of stuff started coming out, and then she went to like some type of spiritual meditation retreat.
She started manifesting and
came back.
Good morning, King, and all that wild shit.
She was like, "Oh no," she was like, she told people up there that she was in a relationship that she didn't want to be in. She said I wasted 5 years of her life.
Oh my gosh.
All this shit. So for me, how I looked at it was like, damn, like you saying all of this, but when we together, it's a whole difference. Like, what is it now? You know what I'm saying? So with me, I'm more about, I'm big on transparency.
Yeah.
And I'm big on like communicating. Like, if you really felt that way, tell me. I get it. I'm not going to be the one to try to drag this shit out. If you really feel like I'm wasting it out, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if we have a kid or not. I told her before the kid, after the kid, you told me I was wasting your time, it'd have been a dub.
Right.
I'd have left. But she just didn't, you know how you just pour into people and people don't pour back into you. So it's like one of those situations.
That is big now. You gotta find somebody who's gonna fill your cup.
Exactly.
Just reciprocate the same energy that you're giving. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
And people make it seem like that's a really hard thing to do when it really is not. Like if I call you every morning, hey, pick up the phone, call me at lunchtime.
But you know what it is? People, I know everybody's tend to use this, terminology now, but I think I should have been knew this because I just learned it myself was, your love language. People
we talked about that.
Yes, we did. Yep.
Because the fact that I can sit up here, my love language is words of affirmation and quality time. You know what I'm saying? Yours can be acts of services and, giving. If I'm giving you quality time, that's not really your love language. So I'm not really speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't really understand that person. And I encourage everybody to always go online and take the 5 love languages test and really find out what it is, because it will also help you know how you want to be loved. You know what I'm saying? So, and you're just not going to settle for anything. That's what it is.
Yeah, we literally just had that conversation.
Yeah, mine's is actions and words of affirmation.
Mine's is touch and quality time.
Freaky.
She hates cuddling. I love to be touched. And
whoa, you hate cuddling?
She hates it.
I'm a cuddler. I need to cuddle, baby.
Don't touch me.
I want to watch TV in your arms.
Exactly. I
Like,
want to cuddle. Like, no,
I got hot.
I want to hold your hands walking down the street. I want to give you a kiss when we outside. Like, I want all of that.
Well, that's nice. Congratulations.
And this is what kills me. Like, people would see us and literally think like, I'm the iron wall. She's the soft and gushy. No, flip that.
No, I don't want cuddles. I don't want to be hot. I want to be underneath my covers with the
What
pillow
about-
hugging me.
What about with the air conditioner on?
I mean, I'll cuddle myself. It's fine. I'll
It
cuddle
feels so
myself.
good. People who hug live longer. It's not true,
Shit.
but I
I'm like, shit, I don't know that. Fuck.
And it's so funny that you bring up the love language because we had a long conversation about that, and again, it speaks to how you want to be loved. And I find that for me, it goes back to how I was loved as a child growing up, how my family loved on us. So I find like that kind of goes into how I love on my son and how hopefully he'll love on whoever comes into his life. And later on in life,
Right.
not now because they might try to be a grandma. But I think all that plays a part in how you give and receive love. It literally starts from down there, and it's like you have to start to think about like, what do I like? And I had no idea that you did not like to be hugged.
Yeah, I
Or
know.
loved on. Like,
Nobody knows
so
that.
weird.
I know. You don't know until you're in bed with me, and I'm like, please, God, go that way. I'm all sweaty. I get sweaty and stuff.
Girl, it's not that serious. Sweat
Anyway.
all over me.
All
I'll
right.
change my shirt later.
Are we doing one more shot before we go?
You want to take one more shot, Reggie? You with it?
Of course.
Yeah.
You notice how she's like, oh, I'm not gonna drink that much tonight. You want to take one more shot? Yo, Reggie's not even waiting on
No,
us.
he really
My guy is
isn't.
going straight to the face with the bottle.
Gosh.
I love it.
No game.
I love that he can keep up with our drinking energy.
I know. I told you it was gonna be a great vibe.
When we go out, this girl, like, I'll go to the bathroom and we come back to the table like 4 shots on the table. I'm like, you're gonna throw up. It's like, it's okay.
Yeah. Like, we'll be
All right.
fine.
Thank you for joining us,
Yes,
Reggie.
thank you so much, Reggie.
I got so many more questions.
Oh, you can keep on going. We could part two
Really?
this.